All right, how you guys doing? Christopher Pollard here, creator and photographer of Studio 713. I wanted to thank you guys again for applying to become a Studio 713 ambassador. And as promised, I wanted to get this video over to you guys to give you a little more information about how to become a paid model with our team. The information you all have been waiting for. I'm going for a little walk here, it's like my backyard by the American River. And, I'm going to do this quick video for you guys. So, by now, all of you should have taken the personality test and, gotten your results back from that. And, the reason why I have you guys do that, I take the test myself once every few months just to make sure I'm still on track with the person that I'm becoming and developing to be. And that test, along with a lot of books and information, mentorship, has really helped me shape myself to be the person that I am becoming, that I am today. In just a year's time frame. I launched Studio 713 January this year. And this has been the most successful my photography business has ever been. I've been doing photography for 9 years now. And so I attribute a lot of that success to just knowing myself, knowing my personality, how I'm perceived by others, and really just working on that internal self-talk. And so I encourage all of you, if you've taken the test and you got some results that you feel are unfavorable or don't match with who you perceive yourself to be on a daily basis, then to just take some time and really just figure that out. Okay, why did these scores come up? How true are they? And how can I become better, right? And that's all we're trying to do here, is become better people, better individuals, so that we can all be living the dream, right? That's what we all want. So we could talk more about personality types and success traits and mindset more on another video. But like I said, this video here is primarily to discuss the payment structure and how you guys can start making money right away as a model. Underneath the overpass here, kind of taking a little walk. So one of the ways, let's get straight to it, that you guys can become paid is not necessarily, I'm not paying you guys to model per se. I'm not paying you guys to model for me as much as I am compensating you for sales that are generated through your referrals. So that's how this works. Now, I have a few products and services that I offer, and the way that we're able to compensate everyone is through referral of that product or service, right? So if you read my email initially, I sent out saying that ambassadors, models get paid by how well they represent a product. You see this all over the place, magazines, TV, right, commercials, and they're representing that product, they're representing that service, and they're helping that company generate those sales in order to make money. And in this case, that's what we're doing too. So one of the products that we offer at Studio 713, and I'm wearing it right now, right, the Living the Dream t-shirt. It's a saying that I've been kind of speaking into existence for a little over about 2 years now, and I decided to put it on a shirt. I've done pretty well with them. I've been selling them for the past few months, and people are liking it, and they're liking the saying, and because who doesn't want to live the dream, right? And so anytime you recommend someone buys a Living the Dream shirt, you're going to be compensated $5, right? And there'll be some bonuses in there. If you recommend a few in a 30-day time period, I can bump up to $7 a shirt. And that's just one of the many ways that we're going to be able to compensate you guys just for t-shirt sales. And we have another shirt with the studio logo on the front, and on the back of the shirt it says our company slogan: there is no competition, only collaboration. And I kid you not, literally every time I mention Studio 713 to somebody and I tell them that is our slogan, they stop me right there and say, hey, I love that, And so I don't feel like it's going to be hard to get these t-shirts out there to your friends, to your family, to your followers. That's just one of the many ways, right? So we're going to give you all a promo code. So that's how we keep track of who's selling what and how many you've sold, how we know that person came from you, because for each person you recommend for our product or service, they're going to use your promo code, which is your name and a number associated with it, whether it's 5, 10, 15, or 20, will represent the dollar amount or percentage off that they'll get from buying the product. So not only do you get paid for recommending the product or service, but the customer also gets a discount for using your promo code. So in this case, shirts, they're $25. They use your promo code. Let's just say it's Chris5, and which will get them $5 off. And in turn, they pay $20. You make $5 profit, and all you did was recommend the shirt. Okay, so that's just one way. We also do comp cards. Many of you guys needed comp cards before New York Fashion Week. It's very much so a requirement in the modeling industry. Whether you're a child or an adult model, you're going to need a comp card. I was actually talking to a makeup artist recently, and she said she needed comp cards for her makeup so that she could be representing a brand and get discounts on product. So it's going to be something that everybody really needs, and so we have to create the value for that. And not a lot of models may be aware that, hey, you need a comp card. You want people to take you seriously. That's something that you should have in your possession to hand out if you go into castings, model calls, and you want to get published by a magazine. They're going to ask for that information. So comp cards are $40 regular price, $45 regular price, front and back design, 48-hour turnaround. I'm going to email all of you guys this information as well. And you can see examples of the comp cards I've already done on my Instagram, and I can send you more so you have examples to show also. But you'll get paid $10 for every comp card that you refer that somebody purchases, right? So it's $5 per shirt, $10 per comp card, and we're going to keep going up here. So as you guys know, I'm a photographer, right? It's our primary source of income. And what's also heavily needed by models, by individuals, whether you're a professional, a real estate agent, a lawyer, anything in that field, you need headshots. Companies need headshots. Individuals need headshots. They need to be represented. All the creative things that you see on Instagram and on the internet are nice, and they're wonderful, and they're beautiful. And when it comes time to have that professional conversation, have that professional environment, they're going to say, okay, send us your headshots. And some of you are aware of this because you went to New York Fashion Week and suddenly you needed to have professional headshots done, and you need to go and get them quickly along with your comp card to turn them in if you wanted to be represented well while away. So headshots are very important. So headshots normally, right, are $150, right? Not too much. Anybody you recommend, you refer to purchase headshots is going to get $25 off. So it's going to be, again, your name, like Chris, 25. They get $25 off. They purchase the headshots. I work with them. Session is complete. They make their final payment, and you, as an ambassador, earn $50 for that referral. So you're getting paid $50 for every time you refer someone, an individual, to get headshots done by myself or my team. So that's a pretty big chunk. In turn, I'm only making $75 after the discount in your payout. And so I'm taking a cut on that, making sure that you guys are compensated fairly. And again, I'll send you guys an email with detailed information so that you guys can refer back to it. So you're getting $50 per headshot. If you do recommend a larger company base, let's say you get a law firm or a real estate agent brokerage, and there's 7, 10, 15, 20 people that work there, and they all need headshots, then we'll give you a percentage based on that deal as well. So that'd be a little bit, probably a larger income for you. And so you may be thinking, hey, $50 isn't that much, $5, $10 isn't that much, but you really have to think about it accumulatively. If you're referring, 5 people to get headshots per month, that's $250 per month you could be making just by recommending someone go through our services for that result. And it's very simple to do. And we're going to make another video on how to do that, how to post on your social media, how to have that conversation, what to say to people so you don't come off too salesy. But really quick, I can touch on that. If you're worried about sales, if you're worried about being too pushy or being in people's faces saying, hey, buy this product, buy this service, think about it more like this. If you've ever seen a really good movie, or you've seen you ate at a really good restaurant, right? What did you do? You probably went and you told a friend or a family member about that meal, about that movie, and you told it to them with a smile. You told it to them with excitement, and you told it to them from a genuine standpoint because you experienced it yourself, right? So we do this all the time. We recommend products and services to our friends and family, and they go out, they trust us, and they go out and try to experience that same thing because it brought us pleasure and joy, and they want to experience that pleasure and joy also. So my biggest recommendation is to speak from a genuine standpoint and speak wholeheartedly and saying, hey, I worked with this guy, he did this for me, I recommend you guys go here as well. And when you speak like that, people have a lot less resistance to listen to what you have to say. And so, like I said, I have a plan for all of this, guys. So you don't have to worry too much about the how right now, because we will be shooting, we will be doing creative shoots, we will be doing headshots, we will be doing all these things together. And I was going to start this out with an initial payment from you guys so that you can have the t-shirt and so that you can purchase the headshots in advance, because I haven't worked with a lot of you yet, right? And I haven't done any of your headshots. So how can you speak from that genuine standpoint? Because we've never worked together. And I was going to hugely discount that and have you guys require the payment to get started. But I know some of you guys, maybe you have a bigger influence than others and you want to get started right away, and you're saying, hey, I can refer 5 people. I know they need headshots today. And so I don't want to hold you up from doing that. If that's you, by all means, get on the phone, start texting some people, do what you gotta do, and we'll get them taken care of. But for those of you that do need that experience first, you do want to speak from that genuine standpoint, then I'll work with each of you individually, and we will make something happen so that you can have that experience. Okay. And so the t-shirts for you guys, unfortunately I can't give those out for free right now, but I can discount them also. So normally $25 for the t-shirts. For you guys as ambassadors are $15. And I think that's a pretty good deal. I've researched a lot of ambassador programs. I've researched a lot of companies that do this type of work. And for the most part, guys, I see they don't offer anything free. They just offer discounts for the purchase in hopes that you'll post and recommend more people to do the same. So, we're trying to make this unique. We're trying to make this affordable. We're trying to make this profitable, number one. And so you may recall in the email that you say, hey, Chris, this all sounds good. $5 here, $10 here, $50 there. I can do that. But I recall in the email, you said we can make thousands of dollars, and you're correct. So that brings me to my fourth service, or product, if you will. And primarily what we do with Studio 713 is we are content creators. So I have a team of 4 or 5 camera people. We do photos, we do video, we have drones, graphic design, website design, social media management. We basically work with boutiques and clothing brands and help them get represented correctly on social media. And we have packages for that where we can manage their social media for them and create all the content and design their websites. It's a full package. And for those brands, those companies, those clothing stores, they don't have to be local. They can be anywhere in Sacramento. They could be literally anywhere around the world. So you find us a brand, a clothing store, a boutique that needs that social media content, that needs that management, that needs that new website in order for them to have more sales, more lead generation. Those companies, our packages for that are on a monthly basis. So there's going to be higher gains for you guys to represent Studio 713 and get those brands to work with us on a monthly basis, and in turn you guys will receive a monthly payment. So anybody who recommends a brand or a company, and we manage their social media for them, we do their branding and content creation, those brands or companies are paying anywhere between $500 to $10,000 per month, depending on the package level that they come in at, right? And obviously they're going to be paying for that service every month. You recommend that service, you refer that business to us, and we pick them up. Now you're making a monthly retainer, right, of $100 to $1,000 or more dollars per month, and you haven't done anything but refer the business. And that's about it, guys. We're going to go into more details on how this is all possible, what types of services or companies that we're going after, and how to approach them. The clothing brand aspect is more of a level 2 ambassador, so you do have to qualify to do that. We want to get you guys started out now with the personal clientele, the headshots, the t-shirts, the comp cards, and allow for the clothing brands for level 2 ambassadors. It's a plane going overhead. There's an air show going on today, so it's been kind of interesting to watch. They've been flying over my house, so excuse the sounds.
So yeah, I wanted to get this video to you guys. It's going on 20 minutes now, so I don't want to keep it too long. Like I said, we'll be coming out with more videos and training on how to go about doing all of this, but we want you guys to get this information out, okay? So if you guys have questions, if you have concerns, anything you guys need from me between now and the next video, like I said, I'll be sending out an email going over some of these details and some other things you'll need to do on your social media, like posting, at least once a week, and putting, Studio 713 Ambassador in your bio, things like that that'll help overall. So you guys have a great Sunday. I have 2 shoots I have to go do before the sun sets, and so I got about an hour and a half to do that. And I will be talking to you guys soon. All right? Have a great night, guys.